Welcome to today's video. This is a B1 level grammar lesson. We're continuing our discussion of linking words, and today we're going to be looking at linking words to express condition. A condition is something that is indispensable to the existence of something else. For example, water is a condition of life. Life can only exist if there is water. Without water, there is no life. There are various ways to express condition in English. We have subordinators such as if, provided that, assuming that, as long as, in case, even if, only if, unless, whether or not, in the event that, and transitions or linking adverbs such as otherwise or else. Sentences that contain the word if are conditional sentences. There are many types of conditionals in English. The most common are the zero, first, second, and third conditional. Zero conditional is a condition that is always true. If I don't drink coffee, I get in a bad mood. First conditional, a condition about the present that is possible. If I have time, I'll come to your house tonight. Second conditional, a condition about the present that is improbable. If we had more time, we would visit you. And we won't focus on conditional sentences in this lesson. So we'll learn about the word unless. So Joe is always listening to music. If you speak to him normally, he can't hear you. If you want him to hear you, you have to shout. Joe can't hear you unless you shout. So unless introduces the condition, and this means Joe can't hear you if you don't shout. Now look carefully at each of the examples with unless. Don't tell Annie what I said unless she asks you. Here the condition is that she asks you. If she does ask you, then the condition is met and you can tell Annie. I'll come tomorrow unless I have to work. In this sentence, what is the condition that must be met? Not having to work. So if they don't have to work, then they will come tomorrow. And we'll be late unless we hurry. What will happen if the condition is not met? So if they don't hurry, then they will be late. All right, so now read each sentence and then provide a new sentence with the same meaning using unless. The first one is done for you. You have to study more or you won't pass the exam. You won't pass the exam unless you study more. So you can pause the video, try these on your own, and then restart when you're ready to check the answers. All right, number 2 is you won't know what to do unless you listen carefully. We'll miss our flight unless you hurry. I'm going to the beach unless it rains. And I'm leaving unless the waiter comes soon. Now read each scenario and provide a new sentence with the same meaning using unless. Again, you can pause the video, try these on your own, and then restart when you're ready to check the answers. So here, I won't be able to talk unless you call me before 2 p.m. I won't forgive her unless she apologizes. I won't go to the party unless you go too. The dog won't attack you unless you move. We'll go to the beach unless it rains. You will have an accident one day unless you stop using your phone while driving. Now we use whether to show that two alternatives are possible. Let me know whether you're planning to visit on Saturday or Sunday. We use if when we have a conditional sentence. Let me know if you're planning to visit on Saturday or Sunday. And see if you can determine the difference in the meaning between those two. If you have some ideas, some thoughts, please put those in the comments. So let me know whether you're planning to visit on Saturday or Sunday. This sentence means that you are planning to visit on either Saturday or Sunday. You will visit one of those 2 days, but I'm not sure which one. Let me know if you're planning to visit on Saturday or Sunday. This sentence means I'm not sure if you're planning to visit on Saturday, Sunday, or at all. In this sentence, there is a possibility that you might not visit on either Saturday or Sunday. It's also more common to use whether after prepositions. They argued about whether they should tell his parents. There are doubts about whether it was a fair decision. Now for these, you're going to choose if or whether to fill in the blanks. You can pause the video, try these on your own, and then restart when you're ready to check your answers. So I don't know whether to buy the blue one or the red one. If he apologizes, I'll forgive him. If you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all. She had to decide whether to accept the job. Whether or not means regardless. It must always introduce a condition. I'll see you next weekend whether or not it rains. In this sentence, the condition is that it rains or that it doesn't rain. Whether or not anyone joins me, I'm going to see that new French movie on Sunday. In this sentence, the condition is that someone joins the speaker or doesn't join the speaker. And I'm not interested whether you like me, I'm a good person. So here the usage of whether or not is incorrect as there's no condition. Now match the beginning of the sentence with the end, and you can pause the video and try these on your own and then restart when you're ready to check your answers. I'm going to come, whether or not maybe you want me to. The game will be played whether or not it rains. He should be fired. Or not, he is on time today. And I think he's a terrible person, whether or not he's your friend. Provided that, assuming that, and as long as can be used in the same way as if. You can come if you buy a ticket. You can join me provided that you don't make any noise. Assuming that I pass the final test, I will graduate next week. And you can borrow my car as long as you're careful. All right, so now you can practice using the subordinators on your own. You can complete each sentence in your own words. And if you'd like to generate some conversation or get some feedback, please type your sentences into the comments. Here, you'll fill in the blanks with unless or as long as. You can pause the video, try these on your own, and then restart when you're ready to check your answers. So you'll pass the class as long as you do all of the homework. You can't enter unless you have a ticket. You can take the day off as long as you finish all of your work. I'm going to leave now unless you want me to stay. And children can't use the swimming pool unless they are with an adult. And that brings us to the end of today's video. Please like, subscribe, share, participate in the comments, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.